A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a startling development, North Korean state media announced on Wednesday that approximately 1.4 million young people have applied to join or return to the army within just 2 days. This surge in enlistment comes on the heels of accusations directed at Seoul for allegedly conducting a provocative drone incursion, an act that Pyongyang claims has pushed the already tense situation on the Korean peninsula to the brink of war. The young volunteers, which include students and youth league officials, expressed their determination to engage in a sacred war aimed at destroying what they refer to as the enemy, using the arms of the revolution. The Korean Central News Agency, KCNA, reported that photographs were published showing these young individuals fervently signing petitions at an undisclosed location, a move that underscores the regime's push for military readiness. This unprecedented claim of over 1 million young volunteers in such a short period comes amid rising tensions between North and South Korea. The North has been vocal in its accusations against Seoul, alleging that South Korean military drones have infiltrated its airspace, a claim that Seoul has initially denied. However, Pyongyang asserts it possesses clear evidence of South Korea's involvement in what it calls a campaign to disseminate anti-regime propaganda leaflets over its capital. The situation escalated further when North Korea destroyed crucial roads and railways connecting the two Koreas, warning that any additional drone flights would be interpreted as a declaration of war. In response, North Korean soldiers stationed along the border have been ordered to prepare for potential military action. The KCNA reported that millions of young people have turned out in the nationwide struggle to wipe out the ROK scum, referring to South Korea by its official acronym. The report indicated that more than 1.4 million youth league officials and students volunteered to join or rejoin the Korean People's Army on October 14th and 15th, amidst a backdrop of heightened military tensions. North Korea has a history of calling for mass enlistments during periods of strained relations with the South or the United States, often using such moments to rally nationalistic fervor among its citizens. The exact origins of the drone flights remain ambiguous, but South Korean activists have a long-standing practice of sending balloons carrying anti-Pyongyang leaflets across the border, a tactic that has historically infuriated the North. In a proactive measure, South Korean authorities in border regions are moving to prevent such activities, with the Gyeonggi provincial government designating areas like Yongkyeon, Gimpo, and Paju as special danger zones, where individuals attempting to send leaflets could face criminal investigations. The Gyeonggi government has labeled the act of distributing anti-North Korean leaflets as a dangerous endeavor that could incite military conflict. Many of the activists involved in these operations are former North Koreans who defected to the South, and they have also sent materials such as USB drives containing popular South Korean music and dramas, which the isolated North is particularly sensitive about. In retaliation to these provocations, North Korea has launched its own countermeasures, including the release of unsettling sounds along the border, some resembling the cries of wild animals, which have been perceived as psychological warfare tactics against South Korean residents. The Gyeonggi provincial government has expressed concerns over the anxiety and distress faced by residents near the border, with many reporting sleepless nights attributed to the influx of garbage balloons and the North's disconcerting broadcasts. The situation has become a complex interplay of military posturing, psychological tactics, and cultural exchanges, with both sides seemingly locked in a cycle of provocation and retaliation. In 2020, South Korea's parliament passed a law to ban the sending of anti-Kim leaflets across the border, a move aimed at reducing tensions. However, this law was struck down by the Constitutional Court last year, which deemed it an undue limitation on free speech. As the situation continues to evolve, the implications for peace and stability on the Korean peninsula remain uncertain, with both nations navigating a precarious path fraught with potential conflict. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.